Hello, buddy, Shocking into 1000 for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made our way here to Sutopolis Town at last to find Kyogre and Groudon fighting each other to the depths of being awoken for a certain length of time. This episode, though, we've been told to fight a man named Wallace and encounter him of the situation that's happening right now. Without any delay, we're going to get ambushed by wild Pokemon to slow us down. And of course, it's obviously going to be Zubat. Speaking of which, with the Cave of Origin, if you did not get able the opportunity to catch yourself a Sableye in the Granite Cave, this is the second place where you can actually find a Sableye. So as we make our way down, there he is. Ah, so you are Ash. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sutopolis, but something came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor, Jean, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Ash, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. You want to actually pay very close attention to this, and you could think, Cave of Origin, no way, because we're in here right now and there's no Pokemon around. It can't be Mount Pyre, because that's where the red orb and the blue orb was. The only place where it could be is the Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it! It must be the Sky Pillar! Ash, there's not a moment to lose! We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away! And off he goes, without taking us. And once again, immediately we get ambushed. Why do wild Pokemon spawn so much in the caves? I have no idea. Right, run on to the end. And this is why I went to Pacific Log Town. Because Sky Pillar is found around here. You need to get to Route 131 in order to get to the Sky Pillar, and the closest area to that place is Pacific Log Town. Of course, you still want to try and avoid the trainer battles as best as you can. So you see that Stop ambushing me, wild Pokemon. We're in a dire situation to save your life. I know water Pokemon don't really care much because it's expanding the sea and your sea creatures. But here, this is where you need to go. You need to go up here, north of Pacific Log Town, to this cave. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my case, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I've opened the locked door to the Sky Pillar. Right, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. The situation is getting worse. Oh, this isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Ash, Rayquaza should be further up from here. I'm worried about Zootopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. I'm just wanting to check something real quick. Yeah, okay. You want to make sure you have the Mach bike for this. I came here with the Acro bike, which is not a good idea. So we're going to fly to Morville. And... oh, such a stiff neck. We're going to go back here. Get the Macro bike. I know it said Macro, but I know it's actually Mac bike, but I want to call it Macro because I feel like it. And then we'll go back to that shortcut route that I told you about. That's if the cursor actually goes over the dot. I wish you could actually run in this town, but unfortunately it's the only town where you're not allowed to run outside. It makes sense since, well, it is a town that's hovering over water because it's being held by Corsolas. It actually does say in the Pokédex entry for Gold, Silver, and Crystal that Corsolas can actually hold a town in a faraway region. And it is honestly talking about Pacific Log Town in the Hoenn region. How do I know this? Because I actually saw a video a couple of weeks ago where somebody was talking about hidden secrets that spread rumor about further generation games that were planning on being created after the current generation of that era. Because the secret of Generation 3 was spread rumor about Corsola's Pokédex entry in Generation 2. And some NPC in Generation 3 spread rumor about Generation 4, I believe. I don't recall who. If it was in Ruby and Sapphire or it was in Pokemon Emerald. But either way, it is something to take note on. I avoided these trainers last time, and then all of a sudden I'm not doing so good. These people really do not understand the fact that we are in a dire situation right now, and they're thinking, oh, we're at risk of death. I know, we're going to have a Pokemon battle against you. But they don't even realize we're trying to stop something bad from happening. We don't have time to do it. This is time wasting. Alright, here we go. This is actually going to be a little bit of a hard situation for me. Because the reason why I said to get the Mach bike is not to keep running into the wall, but apparently the game keeps making me do it. Oh, frick, I forgot you can get wild Pokemon in here. And great! It's actually the one ground Pokemon that I actually dislike the most. I know many people actually do like Claydol, but I honestly can't stand him. I really can't. Right, we'll use a Repel. This is why. Those cracks in the floorway. You want to stop on that middle one. which will take you straight to this doorway here. So you can then go up here, and then this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Never mind. I'm guessing I must be remembering from when you come back here later. I don't even know. But anyway, there's Rayquaza. Hi. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. Now that we've met Rayquaza, we fly back to Zootopolis, and we get shown an important cutscene. This is the same cutscene that is actually shown in the opening trailer of the game before you get to the title screen, with the Kyogre and Groudon looking at each other. And just like that, Travesty is no more. Straight away, I'm going to go into my PC and I'm going to take Armaldo and Camerupt back out. Because as you remember, in the last episode, we also picked up the TM for Earthquake, and I said I was actually going to get all of my members out to see who I want to give this move to. These are the only Pokemon that can actually learn it. We got Sharpedo, Camerupt, Sceptile, and Armaldo. It would benefit teaching it to all of these Pokemon, even though Camerupt can actually learn this move by leveling up anyway. Armaldo benefits from learning this move because it actually helps beat its weakness of Rock. Shulk is capable of learning this move to actually help beat its weakness of Fire. And we already mentioned about Sharpedo learning this move to help beat its weakness to Electric. But the question is, which one benefits having this move the most? I'll tell you who. It benefits more teaching it to Sceptile. Hear me out. Sharpedo is a very fast Pokemon, don't get me wrong, and if you're dealing with an electric Pokemon, you probably could outspeed them and use Earthquake to finish them off very quickly. However, there may be a chance when there's an electric Pokemon that's going to be outspeeding Sharpedo and will get to attack Sharpedo before Sharpedo gets to attack them, meaning Sharpedo is weakened by the electric move before the ground move happens. And the next fastest Pokemon along is Sceptile. And with Sceptile carrying Pound since the very start of the game, I think it's high time we finally get rid of it. I know you'll probably be thinking, like, to get Armaldo and Camerupt out of the Pokemon Center just to teach Earthquake to a Pokemon that we already had in our party. Well, it's just like show a notification of which Pokemon will benefit from having to move more than the rest. Ash, the leaders of Team Magma and Aqua, I don't think they meant harm. It wouldn't hurt to hear what they have to say for themselves. So, the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again as if nothing had happened. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows. Yeah, Kyogre and Groudon flew off when they're not even capable of flying. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. Ash, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Zootopolis. No, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. When I was mentioning about fast Pokemon, I wasn't whistling Dixie about this move. The HM containing Waterfall. If we have the Rain Badge, which is our 8th and final gym badge to obtain, we will be allowed to use this move outside of battle. And is the reason why I decided not to go for Earthquake on Sharpedo. Because Waterfall is designed to be taught to Sharpedo. No question about it, Slash actually has some pretty useful states, but later on in the series, this move is not going to be helpful to us anymore. So it's high time we get rid of Slash and replace it for Waterfall. And since we do have Giga Drain as well, we may as well teach this to Sceptile as well. And I think it's high time we get rid of Quick Attack. Nextly, that Protean that we picked up, I want to use that on Armoldo. Never mind. I want to use that on Sharpedo. Because Sharpedo is the only Pokemon that's actually not had his stats maxed out yet. And finally, I want to take the experience share off Manectric and give it back to Sceptile. Actually, no. No. Second thoughts. We'll give it to Camerupt, because Camerupt has not been used in battle for a very long time. Plus, actually no, what am I talking about? We used Camerupt in that double battle against Shelly and that Aqua Grunt when Archie awakened Kyogre. But anyway, this gym puzzle is very simple. Stand on all of the ice tiles, make them crack to make the stairs appear. Do not, by any means, step on the cracked ice tile again, because you will fall over and be sent right back to the beginning. So it's up to you. To do that. Once you've done that, we've got this guy in the way. And I'm going to save, and I'm going to be challenging him at the beginning of the next episode, alright? So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be tackling the 8th and final gym leader of the Hoenn region, known as Juan. See you guys then.